it's also an excellent.
All right,
Make
we
money.
are live, I think.
I think so.
Yeah, we're definitely live because this wouldn't happen in a pre-recorded situation.
With us, Jim, you never know.
That's true. That's true. So we got a guest. So say hi to the audience.
Wave hi.
Say hi. Talk.
Say hi.
No, he knows the pressure's on now. He's like, wait a minute, something's going on. There you go. Let's
Okay,
go.
little hi. Oh, there we go.
There you go, Tony.
Nice. So
I wanted
Trying to
him
cold
this
cock
time.
Dad along the way, maybe knock him out a little bit
yeah,
with the radio.
we'll be right back after this.
Rough Edge FM. Irritatingly irresistible internet radio at roughedgefm.com.
Welcome to Magic Talk, the ultimate backstage pass to the world of magic. We dive deep into the art, the craft, and the business behind the illusion. If it's magic, we talk about it. Sometimes. And now, your hosts, master of misdirection and dad jokes, magician James Lantine, purveyor of magical oddities and unpaid family labor, magic shop owner Joshua Lantine, and straight from a suspiciously nearby park bench, the one, the only, Gregory Alexander.
So Greg, now that they moved your park bench, where do you live?
On your couch.
Ooh.
But you don't know because I sneak in after you guys go to bed.
So did you hear about that that condo where somebody was living up in the attic of the condo
Like a rodent?
like a rodent?
That's crazy, no? But it doesn't surprise me.
They actually were camped out in the attic of this condo, and they had lights, string lights, they had a chair, they had a little mini refrigerator, and that's where they were living.
Those people need to check their condo more often,
Yeah, you should go into the attic. That's why you
Yeah.
should always check your attic.
right? Where memories are kept, but
That's-
seldom visited.
That's true.
At least that's what I've heard.
Nice. So today I was going to do a little something interesting.
I thought you looked a little mischievous today. I was worried.
I did. Actually, I Julie punched me in the eye.
Well, I mean, how is that different from any other day?
Can you see that it's a little puffy?
Yeah, little. Yeah,
How
it
did
is
she-
puffy. That one's puffy, and then that one's a little dark. Actually, now that I'm observing you, you feeling all right?
That's probably an old black eye, and this is a new one.
Okay. Who you been scrapping with?
No, she's been beating me.
Well, you need to listen more.
I do. I need to be
That would
more
be-
subservient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy Jim's face.
Okay, so today's what am I going to say? Today's theme or topic is all good things come to an end.
Oh,
So I just want to throw this out here. Okay. Retail. Definitely think we're seeing the end of retail as far as big box stores are concerned.
sure.
I think
Sure.
little by little they're just gonna-
Consumerism's changing.
Yes.
definitely.
yeah, people are going to start moving to an online. Things are going to start to, we're going to see a big change in retail. I think the mom and pops are going to do okay. I think those people
I
will.
think they're
stay
going to
alive.
come back harder than ever. To be
Yeah.
honest with you, absolutely.
Yep. And so retail's big box store retail, I think, is going to be limited to online and whatnot.
Definitely, and I think that's a good thing because, and especially speaking on big box versus mom and pop, one extremely powerful thing that I know will never go away is nostalgia. And as things start to transition and change, right, the mom and pop stores are only going to become more and more nostalgic, and unfortunately, fewer and far between. So, ergo, you'll get a lot more business in that sense. So it could be, a good thing.
Okay.
As things end, new things begin.
So you think about it. We had VCRs, right? And you all think about it and you go, okay, where are we going from here? And then all of a sudden, lo and behold, VCRs die. And then you get,
Well, they didn't die. They turned into DVDs.
well, they did.
Wait
Okay.
a minute,
So
hold on. You telling me that VHS, that's not a thing anymore?
no. See, in the
no
stoner,
wonder I can't find my videos anymore.
see, stoners,
in my preferred platform.
I just thought I was choosing not to buy them. I'm just watching the same ones I have. I didn't know. I can't go buy one?
No, see, stoners live in an entirely different world.
Who's a stoner?
I don't know. Is that term still used?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Sure.
So okay, if you look at a lot of things, there are things that you could not imagine would go away. Like, for example, did you ever think the telephone in your home would ever disappear?
Sadly, yes. Actually,
I never-
I felt like that would change.
You
Well,
know, I'm,
maybe in your generation, but like people.
All right. So then here's the new question:
Okay,
what have you thought would never change based off of your particular circumstance? Because we've got 2, maybe 3 varying age differences, generational differences in
Okay.
this room.
I think there's probably 10 years. Close. What? 10 years close to you guys, or 8 years?
how old are you, man?
I am 20. Oh,
No,
22.
No,
Oh,
you're not.
32. Excuse me.
Oh my
flip that around.
30.
32.
Yes.
Flip that numbers around.
I know.
I have a medical condition. Okay, leave me
Stoner.
alone.
Yeah, he's been eating brownies.
He's been visiting my shop.
Yeah. So what? 8 years?
I'm 39.
Okay, so 7 years. All right, and so from that, then there's about 20 years between you and I,
There you go.
and 37. So 10 years between you and I, 20 years. So there's there's
There's 3 significant generations that
There's-
you're
yeah.
working with here
yeah.
because we're in the same bracket.
Okay. So I never thought that a telephone would not exist in a home.
The home phone. You ever thought the
Yes.
home phone?
I
would-
thought the home phone would always be there, and I thought that would always be the means of communication. And even with the cell phone, I still would have thought that the home phone would still be alive, and it's not. I let's see, what are some other things that I thought would still be around today, and they're not? How about you, Alex? Can you think of anything that you would have said, "Oh, they'll still be around"? Yeah, CDs. Okay.
MP3 players in general, right? Music
Oh,
players,
yeah.
like MP3 players, that would be one for me.
Yeah.
You know, I figured there'd always be an iPod. You know, like I get that I have it on my phone, but some people may just want it as an individual thing, and
Right.
Yeah.
that's not really a thing anymore. I mean, I'm sure you could still get an MP3 player, but it's not like a thing.
Cable.
There you go, streaming right
there's
now.
there's
everybody
going to
streams
become a
stuff.
point where cable dies.
Or
you
the
know?
internet, right? How weird will that be if we don't even have the internet in the house anymore? There's just some other thing we just have.
Yeah,
It's
just
like
in the
direct-
ether somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Direct
Kinda
TV.
You'll be the internet.
There was a time when Direct TV, satellite TV. I mean, that was like the thing, and oh man, what a boom! And
Oh,
now,
dude, you should have seen
they're
the size of
slowly-
the satellite dish this guy had when I was a little kid. I used to play on it like a jungle gym. This thing was like
Holy
something
cow.
out of like Star Wars, man. It was insane, dude. You'd
it
have
was the laser
you
beam
had
to
have
kill
a
the Death
degree-
Star.
You had to have a degree from a very prominent college to be able to triangulate a signal.
So you had a secret contract with the government, is what you're trying to
I
say.
think so, man. I think he was up to shenanigans.
It
that
was
I'm
like
not
the
aware of.
laser that killed the Death Star.
This is what it looked like. It was like that, man.
A laser that killed the Death Star?
I don't know.
There was no laser. That was an X-wing fighter. Fighter
Oh,
jet.
that's
Technically,
right.
yes.
Yes.
I was trying to, just let him have it, But
Okay.
we're trying to
the
be
Death
nice.
Star was the laser beam, and had a big old satellite in the very front of it, which blew up planets. I will give you that.
A
Okay.
directional energy weapon.
Exactly.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. So, all right, now let's take it away from technology. Let's take a look at things like, as we evolve, what were some of the things that were really big and heavily involved in that are now not so as prevalent as they used to be? Can you think of anything?
I think I understand.
Physical activity.
I think
a lot of people sitting around doing nothing but scrolling,
has a lot of that.
including this guy. So I ain't trying to leave myself out of the pile. That's for sure. But yeah, physically moving around. And it blows my mind how young, you see people with tablets and stuff.
Oh yeah,
That's kind of wild.
that kills me. My son won't.
Good Lord.
Is he
We
snoring?
have a dog
Is he-
snoring
Is he
over here.
sleeping?
He loves it. Yeah, he's just big chilling.
Holy
Sounds like a grown
cow.
man in here.
I'm trying to keep my son away from that nonsense as much as humanly possible.
There you go.
He can learn how to read and write before he can go and operate that.
You know what's odd
nonsense.
too? I don't want to sound like too much of a conspiracy theorist, but I swear these electronic devices, they all give off frequencies, right? And I
Yes.
think the younger kids pick up on that frequency like more. I don't want to say it's designed for that purpose, but like I noticed it with my puppy here. Dude, if I set my phone down, and Grant, we have stuff and he gets fixated on objects, but the phone, like he like really wants to go after that thing and like put it in his mouth or like no matter where I put it. It just made me think of little kids like the same
Well,
way. I'm like, this is a dog that has nothing to do. He doesn't know what this is, but
He's
he
doing
sees
it because he wants you to put the damn thing down and pay attention to it.
No, I mean like out of my pocket.
Yeah,
Like, if
I know.
Take it out of my pocket and set it
Because he's
down.
like, you're always on that stupid thing,
Yeah,
and
maybe.
you neglect me, and so he's trying to take
Oh
it.
no, he's not neglected. Don't listen to him there, buddy. He's just crazy.
All right, so one thing that comes to mind is when I growing up, religion was huge. I mean, there was I'd venture to bet that there were probably more people that were going to some type of a church when I was growing up than there were people that weren't.
Well, I think you just stopped going, Jim.
By a
They're
huge
still
number.
there. They miss you.
They do miss me. But today, I'll bet you
Send him
there are
letters.
more. I'll bet you there are more people who don't go to church than there are that do now in today's society.
Well, maybe like less specific, like or like larger churches, but I think
Yeah.
there's still a lot of people that are religious.
I'm not saying that there's people who aren't necessarily
But it's
believers
actually
per
actively
se,
attending church.
but actively attending. I'll bet you those numbers have shifted from what people used to do growing up to what they are today.
should ask the accountants for the big churches.
Yes.
They'll tell you right away.
He was one, actually, back in the day. I feel like both of those situations that you were just describing, actually it was you, and then I feel like there was that, especially in COVID days, there was heavily, those were taking that big old shift. It was starting prior to COVID, but it really launched itself after. I have been noticing, and I don't know if it's just the algorithm for my particular bubble or if it's all true, but there's another shift happening where people are wanting to turn back, where we've been moving forward in basically that direction that you guys were just talking about, but now some people, or at least a grouping of people, have noticed the trend and they don't like it. They want to go back to the way it used to be.
Well,
Type of
let's-
deal.
Let's hope some of that's true.
Because
Okay. So now, when I say, there's that we are a magic talk show that sometimes talks about magic, and you're probably wondering where the heck is this going, because we haven't talked about
I was wondering.
yeah. So, with magic, is it conceivable that at some point magic as we know it today could die?
Well, Jim, as you know, it is the third oldest profession in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll probably be one of the last professions in the world as things take over, as they say. So
Now, how do you know it's the third?
that's from the gathering that I've been able to do.
Your
It's that-
Facebook information? Is that what you're telling me?
No, it was
Facebook is for
IG
old
Reels.
people.
IG
Okay.
Reels, okay,
Yeah, seriously. Facebook is for old people.
right?
Let's be honest.
I'm an IG guy, not quite TikTok, not like the wee ones out there. But
Yeah, we're far too
So
old
is
for TikTok.
prostitution, advertisement, shaman, or magician.
Okay.
That's the rumor.
All
I'm
right.
sticking to that. I like that.
I do too.
That works. That bodes well for our future. I feel like.
All right. And so, all right, prostitution being the first, then how is
You
that?
know what I was doing for my first job.
How is that?
Wait.
Thought
Oh
I
no!
hit that
Hold
one.
on! No, you didn't hear that. That's not. Don't
How
worry.
is that holding up?
How much money you got?
Oh, nice.
You tell me.
Whip out your wallet and find out.
This is terrible.
Sometimes talks about magic.
I know it's terrible.
Oh man,
Like literally, who's this?
I just bursted somebody's bubble.
Oh, what happened?
So Sharpo just said VHS is dead.
Oh God.
Crap! I got to return videos to Blockbuster.
Don't return them. They're gonna take your house. You owe way too much on that now, Sharpo. I'm sorry, man.
There is one Blockbuster that's still around, and it's on the West Coast.
Really.
I believe it's either in Oregon or in Washington.
Ladies and
There's
gentlemen, next
one
Wednesday we're going to
left.
be live from Blockbuster in Washington, or where is this?
We're
We're making a field trip, folks, next
Yeah.
week just for you.
they made a whole big Netflix documentary about it. There's the one surviving Blockbuster, and they're proud of it.
That's cool.
There is one still around. They
But think
have
about all these businesses that have, that were like millions and millions and millions of dollars in revenue
Mm-hmm.
that were just absolutely flourishing.
Poorly managed. I know it's awful.
Well, not even necessarily poorly managed. They just died because of the way the
Circumstances.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so I go back to does magic have a timeline?
You mean an expiration date?
An expiration date? Yeah, thank you.
Well, I believe each of ours does. It's about 120 years. If you make it that far.
Oh, you're gonna go that long?
I'm trying,
Oh
man.
man, not me.
If you follow the statistics of modern medical science, yes,
I think it was in the Bible, actually, the 120-year thing.
the 120-year thing.
Yeah.
You think so?
I think I think maybe. I could
So
be wrong.
how religious do you have to be?
Giving the lifespan of, but anyways.
People want to hear the conversation as well.
Well, yeah.
Doug Greg can hear you. He doesn't need you.
Well,
to
I'm
look at
turning and I'm just acknowledging. My voice is really big. Do you really need me to be raising my voice
Not-
any louder?
it. Not terribly.
Okay.
All right. So
So no, I don't think magic will die. Actually, I think it will evolve.
okay.
Because if you were to break it down, all those scenarios that you were just talking about, the death of the VHS, or sadly the DVD, which I witnessed both. I witnessed the birth and the death of the DVD. That was actually really upsetting. Made me.
I
Feel
blame you
terribly-
for that one.
It made me feel terribly old. But if you look at the rudimentary element of it, it wasn't it wasn't about the VHS or the DVD. It was about the viewing of the video,
The technology.
the technology of viewing video and being able to watch moving pictures. That just evolved. We found another medium for doing that, hence the streaming and all that stuff.
Okay.
And again, same with the cable or the satellite. We found another medium.
Right.
And-
so things are evolving.
So it doesn't really die, it just changes.
Okay, so let me throw this thing out then. People, as technology evolves, people evolve. We
Mhm.
become smarter. We become more
Hopefully.
aware of
Hopefully.
of things that are going on. As technology evolves, we become less in awe of certain things that are happening. Right when TV first came out and you started seeing it, now you see all the behind the scenes and the CGI that goes on and everything like that. So it kind of takes away the magic of what you're seeing because it's what's causing it or what's doing it. So as we evolve and we become more aware and we become smarter about things, and as the more and more secrets are getting leaked out there, YouTube's got them all over the place. Does magic at some point become not as mysterious and deceptive as it is now?
Well, I don't know, because
I don't think so.
I found, at least I know I was just talking about how things change and evolve. I found that magic really doesn't. You ever looked at a magic trick, a brand new magic trick? It's the newest, coolest thing out
Well,
there.
that's evolution.
But
You mean Nicholas Lawrence?
It
Well,
evolved.
yes.
It evolved from a previous concept, but it's just like DVDs evolved from VHSs, and VHSs evolved from porn. And
What?
I don't
What
know.
are you talking
I
about?
have no idea. I'm back to prostitution.
But to reel it back in, I have found that not even has it evolved. It's the same thing, just 10, 20 years back. It's in essence been rediscovered. It's not even a magic doesn't we're going back in time basically. It's not like it's this is the next best thing since sliced bread. I'm like, no, this was sliced bread back in the day. And we're just going back to sliced bread. And that's what all these magic tricks are. It's like, okay, here's this, but
But they're reinvented using current technology and current whatever.
arguably.
Yeah.
Arguably. I've seen some things, like for example, you've got I saw there was what was it? A card trick that
I've seen a
somebody
lot
was
of
trying.
those.
Oh yes, plenty. But they were trying to repackage it as, oh, this is like the coolest thing in the world.
Was it Craig Petty?
No, he has to do it 6 times after somebody else has discovered it.
Love you, Craig.
Yeah, like, right.
Oh, that,
But
that just lost us a few.
but it's been already done before. I actually haven't seen a new concept in quite a while. Well, at least I haven't seen a concept that hasn't already been explored.
Okay.
But it's arguably an old concept. It'd be like somebody going in and cracking open their time capsule or digging up the backyard and finding a VHS and then going and say, I've discovered this new technology. You have no idea. No one has ever seen this before, and we need to go and show everybody now because this is the coolest thing. I'm like, dude, I had that in my living room when I was 5. And then this guy is like, oh, this is amazing. I can't believe it. This is like, oh my gosh, this thing spins, like both wheels spin at the same time, but in opposite direction. How do you do that? And
Okay.
so it's that level of excitement,
Take a breath.
but seriously, it's like that
I
level of
think you
excitement.
broke Josh with this one, Jay.
It's that level of excitement, but it's already been done before.
Okay.
And somebody has just rediscovered it.
Okay. All right. So that's your take. So, Greg, what's your take?
What was the question?
We've lost me. What are you talking about?
Does as people evolve with their intelligence and they become more knowledgeable of things, and with the
I hate
internet,
them for that.
does magic have an end?
Nope.
Why?
Because people will always be interested in different things. I don't think I found magic because it was popular or not popular or because of a specific medium. I think I found magic and was interested just because that's how my mind works. And I don't think that will ever go away. How it may be applied, might be different result along the way. Things are moving more onto like phones and things like that, for instance. But the curiosity and that natural like spark or that wonder that we feel that drives us to become a magician or practice magic, I don't think that will ever go away. That's just something that'll always be a part of us. Great, buddy.
That dog is just taking one big old dirt quality nap, man.
Yeah, he's living well.
He seems enthralled with the conversation.
We need to mic that. All right.
But
So,
you forget though, magic is entertainment, and people want to be entertained, and that will never go away. And with the YouTube thing that you're talking about, the only people that watch that are you guys.
Yeah.
Are the guys that want to know how these things work. An average person, like a lay person, I don't give a fuck about that. I don't want to know how that trick works. I want to be amazed by it and entertained by it. But if you want to learn the mechanics of the stuff, you watch it on YouTube, okay. But the people that are going to the castle and get excited about watching this, they're not gonna go home and try to figure this thing out on YouTube.
That's a good take.
He's 70. We'll give him a pass for that bad word.
Now you know where I got my mouth from.
That was a good take, though.
Yes, it was. Now-
The people who we'll put it in this
All
context.
right,
the
shut
people
up.
who
You already
matter.
had 10 minutes. It's my turn.
Well,
now.
you want 10 minutes
it was
now?
like 10 minutes.
Was it? Oh. Gosh, you
Okay.
guys have no perception of time.
Felt,
Jeez.
felt like 10 minutes.
So here's my take. Art will never go away. It will never expire because it's forever evolving. And so whether it's music, people will always keep creating songs and music. If it's pictures, they will always keep creating new images. If it's magic, it will always keep evolving and new things will come about.
I agree.
I think art is one of the few things that doesn't expire. Yet it's the one thing that gets taken out of all the schools when it's budget cuts.
Yeah, because that's the man, and the
Get
man doesn't
bullet.
want you empowered, Jim. So one might assume that learning the arts might create some level of independent empowerment
We're getting
away from the system, man.
We're getting political
Break
here.
free, man. I release you.
Anyways, I do believe that art will always figure out a way to thrive. Art will always be
And
always evolving.
even with the rise of AI, people are concerned, jobs and being taken away and all this. With what we do, even if there's AI that can do amazing magic, there's still going to be people that want to see people doing something.
Yes.
They're going to want to see a person doing magic. They're going to want to see a person playing a song and know that it's a person doing that. It's going to become even more amazing, right? Because they're going to be like, how's he doing that without the amazing God computer thing that does everything for them? How's that happening?
You know, what's funny is I asked AI, will you ever replace art? And AI said that he said no, because the one thing that people are drawn to is the human emotion, the human intervention, and AI will never have human feelings. So it can never replace what gets put into an art form because it will never have it with emotion. So that's what AI said. Anyway, let's do a quick review. And before we do that, please remember to for that. Anyways, so let's we're gonna do a review. I'll let you talk a little bit about the smoke device, Josh, because I know you brought that up, but I do want to talk.
Oh, different.
He's the one
smoke
who's been
device.
playing
I thought
with
you're talking about me.
Oh, the smoke thing. Yeah,
I'm the smoke thing.
you're the smoke thing. All right, but I want to talk about why my camera switched back to mirrored.
It's kind of a cool shot.
But
though.
anyways, I did have it flipped around so it would display correctly, and now it's flipped back. Ding. So, but Electrics Teleport. This is a $500 effect. Josh, could you open it up for me, please?
$500 effect that looks like a $5 item,
Yes, actually, kind of does, doesn't it?
right? But it's meant to. No disrespect to the build quality. It's meant to just look like a luggage tag, right? Basically,
Flip it over, Josh. So it's not. Yeah.
Actually,
this is just a black box. Don't be fooled.
yes.
Okay.
It's what is that? Black art magic?
That was a different episode. We did that one already.
Oh my
It's
god!
just a piece of foam, Josh.
Don't panic. It's okay.
You may open it. Thank you.
It's just a piece of foam.
Oh, so that's where Tony got it from. I see how it works.
Can you center that, please? And can you neaten up the display?
There we go. This guy. This guy.
Okay. So teleport is basically a kind of a like could be a luggage tag, it could be an ID badge, whatever it might
Yeah.
be. And
That's
it's designed to look like a card, not something that's being displayed on a monitor or anything like that, which they do very well.
I get the sensation based off of the other elements inside the
ID badge.
ID badge.
Yes.
That's the sensation I'm getting versus luggage tag.
Yeah, true. Okay, I buy
It
that.
could be a luggage tag. It's
No.
somewhat reminiscent of a luggage tag, but this
Well, I want it to be a luggage tag so that Greg,
Oh, we'll
I
make
see.
it. We'll make it a luggage tag. don't
because for his effect.
I do
Okay.
suppose you could make it be anything.
Yes.
worry. You're a
So-
magician, Josh. Of course, you can make anything.
So the concept of this, obviously, it's technology, and it's very well disguised. It looks the quality of it looks really good. It's nice and solid feeling. Here's my problem. You pay $500 for this device.
Mm-hmm.
I will challenge you to turn that thing off before we end the show.
That's not fair challenge though, because I learned how to use this thing with you.
Okay. I challenge you to shut it off. So
Okay.
here's a couple of things. Here's a couple of problems that I have. And I'm going to go wide here while you do that. Here's a couple of problems that I have. One, there is absolutely no real documentation to this thing. It took me over an hour just to figure out what app I should download in order to draw it use to be able to transmit to it.
Mm-hmm.
I could not turn this thing off for over 30 minutes. It took me that long.
And then you
Turn this
you
off.
finally got it off.
I finally got it off, and guess what? You opened up the box, and what's turned back on?
Oh, you turned it off when you put it back in
Yeah,
the box.
it said-
Gotcha.
It said power off, and it still came on.
When we originally opened it, it said power off.
Yes. So they don't have a single demo online for you to watch for this thing to be performed.
Mm-hmm.
It is incredibly non-intuitive.
Mm-hmm.
And so
So it could be examinable.
Hmm?
I'm just kidding.
yeah.
This is it.
Oh yeah. So it can be.
So what
Does
does
it
he
say
win?
power off? Okay, he did it.
What does
So
he
do I
win?
get it for free now? You guys heard Jim said he'll give it to me for free if I was able to power it off.
Before the end of but I ended the show like a minute ago.
Son of a bee sting.
Okay, but tell me, was it not difficult?
I mean, like I said, I've turned it off before, so I already know. If I did not know about it, but put it this way, I know how to turn it off, and I failed the first time. So there you go.
Trying to
So-
do it just now.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah. So
I failed like 30 times.
yeah,
And I
so
knew how to power it
it's-
off.
No, it's definitely not intuitive. And once you and it works with an app, which it doesn't really say that it works with an app. Then you kind of have to dig a little. Then you find it does, and then
And in the app, it only works with the card. It will not work with the doodle or the text or a couple of the other.
we never
apps
figured
it
that part
has,
out yet.
because that's where that little push button remote comes in.
Oh, gotcha. Yes.
And you have to do an additional setting, but it doesn't show you that.
No, you have to figure that out. That was also, it was literally, gosh, we were messing with this thing and for at least an hour, just like step by step, slowly getting it to start working.
And it's still not 100%.
Yeah.
Because once you think you finally got it, you go, oh, well, wait a minute. Why is it not working now?
Which it's odd because Peaksmith, Timesmith, Electrics, that's a reliable, quote unquote, reliable, well known
Yeah.
magic company.
So for what you are getting product wise, I would invest $500 for this thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
But for $500, they should have a heck of a lot more of their act put together when it comes to
Yeah, why? It's not,
documentation and video instructions and everything else.
so if Electrics, if you guys are who makes this again?
Electrics.
Right? If so you're listening, if you guys want some kick butt tutorials recorded and made by us, just let us know. We're a bit expensive, but it'll be worth it.
Yes. And in fact,
Because apparently you're too lazy to do it yourselves.
we're gonna do the demo and put it up online so that there's some sort of demo that goes along with it, because there's nothing. You can't even go onto YouTube and find anything.
And I do really
So-
like the concept. It's I mean, it can be pretty organic and it really doesn't look electronic. Let's speak on
No.
some nice points about this
Yes.
thing. For a reveal device that, I mean, that's supposed to not be electronic, they definitely hit it out of the park for that.
Yeah.
In the context of putting it into what they give you, it definitely does.
Yeah.
make
You
sense.
obviously, you're not going to hand them the screen.
No.
Yes, no,
You're gonna-
no,
you're
yeah,
gonna- yeah.
don't do that.
You're going to have it
Please,
in
for
the,
goodness sake.
the
But
thing.
what you are getting is a very thin reveal screen that looks
It does not look like a
non-electronic.
screen.
It does not look like a screen. It'll look like
And when you put a playing card on the screen and you display it in the pocket, it looks like there's a playing card.
I
in there.
agree. Yeah,
So,
I agree. It's
so with
deceptive.
that-
it is deceptive.
with that, I give them kudos. The only problem with it is everything you are going to get incredibly frustrated trying to figure it out and trying to get it functional.
Now,
Now, once you do, it's done.
what
But you're going to get frustrated getting there.
what do you get
I mean,
in the packaging? Right,
You-
what is it
You
that
get a white piece of paper that sends you to a PDF document, and I believe the document is about 2 pages, 3 pages. It tells you how to turn it on, how to charge it, supposedly how to shut it off, and how to pair the remote.
and I'd
But
be so afraid.
that's all it does. It doesn't tell you any other information.
Nope.
Because it's given me the impression that it is a multi-use utility device.
Well, speaking
amongst-
of impressions and multi-use, it will pair with commonly used impression devices that are on the market, such
Yes.
as the iRoval Pad or the Pitata.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's where I was getting the idea of, is because it sounded like
I
other
know. I
things were
wanted, I
responding
wanted to step
it.
on your line a little. I'm sorry.
Right.
That's okay.
Just had if that were true, that it was only, hey, you got to pair this with another type of impression device, then I would have been really pissed off because I just spent $500 on something that I now got to go spend another $5,000, $500 or $1,000 in order to get an impression to it. That would have made me really mad. So fortunately, it does have an app
Okay.
that will go with it.
So there is something to
But
take.
yeah, but it takes you a little while to figure out that there's actually an app that you should be downloading.
Takes you a little while.
It took you a little while too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Took me a long while.
So,
So the instructions
And
on
I-
this are leave something to be desired.
And I feel like I would lose this very quickly.
Yeah.
I not even talking like trash. This is a very tiny remote and it's very light. There's
And
no weight
that-
to it. And
that's the only way to transmit from Doodle or text or anything else.
if you lose this,
if you lose that, the only thing you're going to be able to do is send a playing card to that device.
that's wild. So just keep that in mind. The remote is tiny, obviously, to be discreet. It's not a slight against it necessarily. It's so you could palm it very easily, like finger palm position and things like this, which is nice. But this baby, I mean, I would almost say if you are actually buying this and you want to work with it, get another remote. Like just buy another one.
Yeah, you should have. It should be able to function just off your cell phone, and it doesn't. There's only one
The
part
button
of
push
the app.
thing is odd to me. That should be an option,
Yeah,
right? Otherwise, it should just direct send, like inject or something.
Right.
But
yeah.
And you said that these guys were
Belgium.
What?
Belgium.
but they're a well-known type of
yeah, so they make a peak
electronic-
device called Peaksmith, and they also came out with an app called WatchSmith for people to operate their SB watches and Turner watches and stuff like that off of as well, with a lot of app integration and all the good stuff, NFC tags, whatnots.
I was going to give them some reprieve, saying maybe this is their first time doing anything this big, but apparently not.
No.
No, Peaksmith I think has 3 iterations.
So
We're on to
this
the third Peaksmith now.
this is there's no excuse. There's absolutely no excuse.
Now I wonder if Peaksmith has the same kind of documentation issue.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really looked into it, to be honest.
So-
With you, but that very well may be the case.
But that is our that's my opinion, anyways. Again, I wouldn't stray away from the device. You just know going into it that you are going to get really incredibly frustrated trying to figure this thing out and work through it.
Well, not anymore,
No,
because we're going to be saviors
yeah,
of said device, and we're going to make it worthwhile again.
So who would this be good for? Who would use this?
that it can be any kind of like a playing card reveal. Could be a picture reveal.
Trade show magician, right? Because
Trade
everybody's
show.
wearing badges.
Yeah.
Any situation where you may be gigging where people are wearing badges.
I'd give it that.
You have your routine that you do TSA. That's that's the perfect situation.
Yeah. I want to put it on a luggage. Talk
Yeah.
about the airport, and then maybe do like a
Um,
reveal out of the luggage too.
I definitely think, like you were saying, trade show, because they're wearing badges. So anywhere you happen to wear a badge, I mean, it would be perfect for it. Otherwise, I don't think you're going up on stage and performing with a badge around your neck.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think in those
Gotta keep
those
that in mind
environments
as well.
Yeah, but so yeah, that's it. That's all I got to say about that.
There you go.
Trump,
And there you are.
Trump, not Trump. Gump. Jeez.
That's about all I got to say about that, or
Yep.
whatever he says.
Okay. Josh, you wanted to do a playing card real quick?
I thought so.
Okay. Let's just Greg, real quick. Why don't you just talk about the smoke device?
Sure.
Because there's nothing but good things to say about that.
We have to throw a good one in every once in a while.
Yeah,
So-
smoke device is great. It's very
Gre-
quiet.
This one is
So there you go, Greg. Take it away, because
Let's
you played
go.
with it.
Ultra. It's called Ultra Smoke by Bon Lee. Quite a kit. It's actually really nice. Larger device. It could put out a lot of smoke. Uncle Rich, if you're listening, you'd love this sucker. This is definitely right up your alley. Uncle Rich has a thing for smoke devices.
Yes, he does.
But cool thing about this one, there's actually a tube, kind of harkened back to the old vapor days of the old sands mines. You don't have to use that though. So you can run a tube if you want, which is nice. There's several pieces that attach to the top to change the direction of the smoke as well. One thing that I noticed about this unit too is a very large wick or a piece of cotton. So you could tell that it's designed to put a larger amount of juice and to really like let it run some smoke off of it. Because some of
So-
these devices, they can get clogged if you put too much stuff.
We were playing with it today,
Uh-huh.
still off of what you put into it
Oh, no way.
on Sunday.
Okay, there you go. And it was ripping.
Yeah.
There you go.
And we had the unit sitting on top of a close-up pad. Oh my god.
Oh, did it just stick to the pad?
Oh, it
That
just
just
stuck
looks so
beautifully to
cool.
the,
Ah.
it was awesome.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, so really cool and quiet. I thought with the size, I was like, okay, we'll hear this fan. It's got to be pretty loud. Nope. You just hear kind of the sizzle from the smoke. That's about it. And if you're using the tube, it'll mask that quite a bit. So cool device. Definitely worth picking up if you need a solid, reliable smoke device.
This goes to the tag, the Patata
oh,
tag.
speaking of
So that device sells for $300. Comes with a really nice case too.
And I would say for the price, pretty solid. I've been using, I was just talking with Josh. I've been using regularly with Uncle Rich the Universal Smoke Wash from Yamaranda. I really like that. It's a great device, but it's only $50 cheaper than this. And you get a lot more of a smoke device with this but the Universal watch it's good in its own right for what it is. But for an extra $50, I mean, if you're really looking for something that puts out some smoke, that'll do it for you.
Cool. All right, so that one gets our blessings with no
gripes.
no grapes. It's a grape-free product.
Cool.
So,
For those who want to.
yeah, it's reading backwards. So my camera flipped back over. Yeah,
Oh,
now
Jim,
it's
we-
just
upside
Jim,
down.
that looks normal to us. Does that look backwards to you?
yeah.
Oh man, Jim, we got to call somebody.
It's called.
Do I look all right to you?
It's called 100 Monkeys.
What?
100 Monkeys.
What is that?
Where you hold up a card close to somebody and they can't read it. You say, "Read this," and they're like, "Eh, da, dee, da, da, eh." And then you turn it to the audience and you say, "What does
I
this
think
say?"
they just can't read it. I don't know if they turn it into a
That's funny.
Neanderthal.
I was just at a Magic Jam and one of the guys had cards like that, but with words. Yeah, with words on them.
Yeah, they are words.
Got you. Yeah. So that's what that's called. 100 Monkeys.
100 Monkeys. So supposedly you touch somebody in the head and you prevent them.
They're
from being
great
able to
cards.
read.
They're really neat.
Yeah, they are.
They're really funny.
And the audience can read it no problem. So they did it on AGT, and it was they did it with Howie, and one of the cards had Howie's name in it, and he could not read it. And they turned it around. They're like, "Oh my God, can you read this? Yeah, you should be able to read it. And he's like, it's Flubadidork. And then they're like, no. And so it was Howie.
Love it.
All right, Josh, real quick. We got some bicycle Goofy, which is your mom's favorite playing card.
Well, hey,
It's not Ufog. It's Goofy.
It's Goofy.
Goofy.
Arguably one of the best characters out of Club Disney's Mickey and Friends. This is it is bicycle branded and a bicycle company deck of playing cards. It is actually, you got a couple of the cards that have the different images on them. Let me see. And the court cards have all of your favorite Disney characters on it.
Oh, good.
So you have Goofy, you have Donald, you have the whole gang. And then
Oh, Goofy gets 2 cards.
Goofy gets like several
Oh,
of the
well,
cards.
it is a
Actually,
Goofy deck. He
I
deserves to be
Oh my gosh.
top dog.
It is it is very Goofy. She looks like it is Goofy and Donald friendly all the
And
way
the reds
through.
are orange.
Yes. You have a dark blue, kind of reminiscent of the old bicycle. Because the old bicycle, it wasn't actually black, it was a very dark blue. A midnight blue, if you will. 'Cause
Okay.
They didn't have the ink for black. They had the ink for this. And then the reds were a nice vibrant red, though.
And what does this deck cost?
This one costs $10, and it is it's a decent deck. It's exactly what you would expect off of a bicycle style or a bicycle branded or even bicycle company
Cool.
deck of cards. It's fun. It works well. The cards themselves, like you would expect Richard Turner to be able to have gone and quality controlled these cards
Oh,
right here.
there you go.
They Pharaoh. Let's find out.
Nobody cares.
Nobody, everybody. If you are a card magician, you care about how these things Pharaoh,
Half the card magicians can't Pharaoh.
which they should. Don't fear the Pharaoh. There's a download for that you can get here at White Rabbit Magic.
Don't fear the Pharaoh.
Exactly. Teach you everything you need to know about it. Actually, rather nice from the
All right.
back, and then from the face we have.
Nobody cares if you can do it from the face.
Yeah, everybody cares if you can do it from the face. Everybody cares if you can do it from the face. Sadly, that is hard. So back Pharaoh all the way.
Okay.
But
So
still holds up well. Still looks nice and a nice. Oh, actually, didn't show this part. This is the. If you may, give me a stage here. That is your back design.
cool.
Right there.
Nice.
Pretty neat.
It's written backwards.
It's goofy.
Does that get more money? Yeah, that ain't gonna help. Anyway, Greg, any last thoughts?
I'm looking forward to tearing up your magic shop.
Cool.
It's true. We are going to be getting into that. We should talk about that a little bit
Let's rip it up.
before we leave. White Rabbit will be going through some changes and the House of Magic, and we're going to be actually we have some lovely help to assist us with said changes.
You really think I'm lovely? That's
I think
nice.
so.
Yeah,
I,
Jeff,
Nice of you to
I
say.
think so.
I think he was
And
talking
since
about your
Dad, you were complaining about it a lot. You are getting kind of old, so we need somebody else to do some of the heavy lifting. You know,
Yes, we do.
that's 60 is a
Oh,
big
I'm not
number.
lifting anything heavy.
Oh, so all goes back to the
Remember,
oldest now.
you're younger than me.
That's right.
But I am the oldest of the family. So,
And he does have
So the strongest,
and he does have
What?
MS.
oldest and strongest,
And he does have
and
MS.
youngest. Oh man,
I do have.
I guess we know who's lifting stuff.
in his
Your
family,
dad seems to really like that idea.
in his family lineup, he is the baby, or
Oh,
the penultimate baby.
there's another baby.
Yes, you're the penultimate baby. You're like my
I don't know
little
that word.
brother.
What is that word?
Penultimate, before the last. You don't know what penultimate means?
I don't really care.
Oh my god.
Anyways, that's your last thought. So you spent that one.
Well, yeah, because we got something exciting happening here at the shop. You should be excited about it too.
I am ecstatic.
Okay.
So, anyways, we got a lot going on, a lot happening. We did a redesign of our website on the homepage, so check that out at wr-magic.com.
That is true.
Shout out Molo, man in the purple suit.
Jonathan Mola will be performing here.
Now I did see purple shoes downstairs. He didn't leave those behind the last time he was here.
No, those are his.
I think that's what's going to happen. He is going to appear here
I
in
know,
the
that's
shop.
what I was hoping. I'm like,
And
is
that's
he
his
gonna
anchor.
appear in these shoes?
That would be so
is this
cool.
like his thing before he performs at places? Like a purple pair of shoes just shows up randomly, and then all of a sudden the day of, just pow, there's Molo.
I'm going to talk to
I
him
wouldn't
about
put
it.
I wouldn't put it past him.
That would be so cool. I want to see that happen now.
So the other thing we're going to try to do is to do a quarterly lecture series, live and streaming, and Jonathan will be our first. We were going to do a lecture, but we couldn't get enough people. So, but we'll have more time, and he'll be our first. With that, at White Rabbit Magic,
We believe in magic.
This has been a Rough Edge Studios production.